back to Verspektif, where everything can be taken from a new perspective. If you guys wondering, apa sih yang menarik dari healing? Why so many people go to Bali for healing? I'm your host, Nitya. Let's find out the real answer what kind of healing they're looking for in Bali.
Dari mana juga? Aku Alia.
Aku Malas Amalia.
Dari?
Kalau aku dari Kalimantan Tengah. Ya, kalau aku dari Bandung.
Aku Iin dari Semarang.
Nama saya Natasha, asal dari Jakarta tapi tinggal di Belanda.
Saya Harun, tinggal di Bandung.
Udah di Bali berapa lama, Kak?
Barusan nyampe hari ini, 1 hari.
Ya, kita di Bali 5 hari, terus kemarin ke Labuan Bajo 11 hari.
Terus balik lagi ke Bali
baru 2 hari.
Udah sekitar 5 hari, baru 5 hari.
Gue baru 3 harian kurang lebih.
Tujuannya ke Bali apa?
Ini mau honeymoon sih.
Jujur kalau gue untuk self healing dan liburan, sedikit liburan juga.
Kalau gue itu terakhir ke Bali 10 tahun yang lalu. Jadi terakhir tuh SD ada sih. Jadi lumayan lah, gue pengen ngerasain lah ya healing.
Menurut kakak-kakak semua, apa yang membuat alasan orang-orang tuh suka ke Bali untuk healing?
Enak aja sih, kayak rasa lebih fresh aja, terus enak aja gitu, kayak damai, apalagi ngeliatin laut gitu kan.
Mungkin iya, karena jadi lebih tenang, pikiran lebih jernih, jadi kerja tuh juga ide kreatifnya banyak yang muncul gitu. Menurutku sih gitu ya, karena aku sendiri datang ke sini juga nyambi bawa kerjaan. Ujung-ujungnya work from Bali juga.
Makanya banyak sekali orang-orang tuh memilih tempat seperti Bali untuk self healing mereka, Kak. Makanya gak heran banyak sekali foreigners ataupun turis dari outside yang memilih ke Bali gitu.
I think kalau gue bisa nambahin dikit, the reason maybe Bali bisa jadi tempat untuk self healing ya karena orang bisa disconnect aja sih di sini. Karena gue ngerasa di kota-kota besar yang sibuk, lo nggak terlalu bisa disconnect. I mean bisa mungkin tapi susah gitu.
Halo guys, jadi gue sekarang udah di desa Potato Head. Kalau misalnya di place populernya karena beach clubnya atau kan hotelnya, kali ini gue mau coba sanctuary experience. Itu ada tempat yang beneran untuk healing nih. Nah, kali ini sesinya gue mau nyoba yang namanya sistrum treatment atau sistrum terapi. Nah, kayak gimana? Kita coba langsung cek aja.
And the light will be power strobing LED. If you have a sensitivity eye, we have an eye mask to cover your eyes. So the session will be 1 hour, and then keep your eyes closed during the session. In case you would like to open your eyes, just 1-2 seconds, it's fine. You would like to know how the light going, is fine. But after that, just keep your eyes closed. One of my friend will be stay here to keep look into you. In case you need some help, just raise your hand. We'll be happy to help you. Or maybe you would like to go to outside to use the restroom. It's also fine. But keep go gentle, mindfully. Just to respect someone that enjoying the journey. Make sure there is no sharp object in your body. If you would like to take picture, some video, go ahead before the session. Not after, because your eyes is also not ready to get the light from your phone. So I think that's all. Is there any question so far? Right, just make sure one more time there is no one having epilepsy here or maybe pregnant. No. Right, so let's be coming to the space.
Sure. Well, my name is Greg. I'm from Australia and I moved to Bali around 4 years ago to help manage another wellness business called Pyramids of Chi, which is actually a family business of mine that you'll get to see again tomorrow. And last year and during the pandemic, we were thinking about ways how we could actually connect to a wider audience, because Pyramid Tachi is based in Ubud. People often come to Ubud in Bali to experience these types of things, but not often they come to a place like Potato Head in Seminyak. So I had some friends here at Potato Head and reached out to them and asked if they'd be willing to partner. And they were all in, a big yes.
Yeah, honestly, because this is so unique, all people maybe know that Potato Head is like a beach club, and then we found sanctuary experience here to find wellness, so it's very unique for us. But could you please explain to us what exactly sanctuary experience is about? Like, what are the activities in here?
Sure, yeah. So there's a range of different, what we call modalities that you can try. What you just tried was called Sistrum, which is a light, sound and vibration experience. And essentially it's taking ancient techniques in sound healing, which has been around for thousands of years, and it uses technology to bring it into the modern world. You have three elements, being light, sound and vibration. The vibration is via a bed that you would have been laying on that bed is a water mattress. That water mattress is heated to the same as your core temperature. So when you're floating on the water, you lose contact. It feels like you're floating in midair. Underneath that bed, you have vibroacoustic speakers, which have frequency coming through them to create vibration, goes through that water and into your body. What we know is that vibration travels 4 times faster through water than it does the air. So you're getting quite an intense experience there under the bed. The sound element is coming via audible speakers that are next to your ear. So it's very immersive. So that's all the beautiful sounds that you were hearing on your journey today. And then you have the light. So that's a stroboscopic light that you experience through your closed eyes. And that essentially is brainwave entrainment. So what you're doing is you're getting out of your monkey mind, I guess you would say, and you're dropping down into an alpha and a theta brainwave state, which allows you to access your subconscious. And so you might receive all sorts of beautiful messages or just simply have a very relaxing time.
So a sanctuary experience have several therapies, right?
Yeah.
What make it all different? I mean, do all the several therapy can affect to our body and mind differently?
But breath work can actually be a very powerful experience for like releasing traumas that you've had in your life and things like this. So could be anything. Could be something silly that you were angry about at work, or it could be something a lot deeper than that, something that happened in your childhood. And so this breathing practice allows you to, again, access your subconscious, and you're essentially going through a transformation and you're releasing that energy. So hopefully you can live a life of more alignment. There's different intentions you can bring into each practice.
Maybe if we talk about the history of this place and the treatment, how did you find that this treatment is work for our mind and our body?
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a few different experiences there to unpack. Obviously, as I said, sound healing and breath work, what is now called breath work. Originally, breath work was called pranayama, which is a yogic breath practice. So that's been around for, like 4,000 years. It has been changed since those original practices. Now, before it was about regulating your energy and living in harmony. And now, as I mentioned earlier, breath work can be used for elevation and more healing, accessing past traumas and things like that.
Okay, and there are several types of therapy here. Can sanctuary direct the visitor to what the best experience for their condition? I mean, if I have past trauma, what should I do? Or if I just want to enjoy my day, what should I get?
Sure, yeah. So with the light, sound, vibration experience that you just had, we have 3 journeys, we call them, or programs. We have one called relaxation, which is very self-explanatory. If you just want to relax and melt into your day, that's the one to choose. We have one called freedom, and that is about letting go of limiting self-beliefs. So if there's something that you feel is holding you back in your life, maybe you think money is very important, or maybe you've had a relationship breakup and you're still hanging on to it. That program will help you let go of that and leave it behind so you can live a life of harmony. And then we also have one called manifestation, and that's rather than letting go, that's about bringing something into your life. What is it that you want to bring into your life that you feel is missing, or that you would like to achieve, whether that's something in your career or something in love or just something for your own happiness? That's a program that can help you. Likewise with sound healing, relaxation comes very easily. But the thing with sound healing is you never know. We always say at Pyramid of G, expect the unexpected, because you really don't know what's going to come up sometimes. Yeah.
Because we felt it. Last December, we went to Pyramid of G, and we all had a different experience. Me personally, I just fell asleep. But in 10 minutes before I fell asleep, I felt so trippy, and I just get into Tame Impala music video, fell into the light, and then I fell asleep. But a friend of mine, he said that he thought that he saw his future baby.
Mm-hmm.
And a friend of mine said that he saw her mother and her grandmother. I mean, why everyone can affect differently?
Yeah, well, it's a very subjective experience, right? How you react to the sounds, vibrations, to the energy is going to be different for everybody. So it's a very common story that we hear people talking to lost family members or ancestors, or connecting to children that they haven't yet fathered or mothered. And it's starting to get into the esoteric side of things now, but essentially when you're in a meditative state, collectively, the veil between dimensions and realities is actually thinning, right? So you're actually in a state to where you can actually connect to the ethereal, to things that you don't see every day. You're far more susceptible to the energies and things that are around us every day that we don't realize.
So it's all depends on our condition too, right?
Yeah, it depends on what you're bringing in to the session, what you want to achieve. And it's hard to explain. There's just a little bit of magic.
So some of you guys just have to go here and feel it by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, and do the therapists learn spiritually about the healing treatment?
The people that work for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in fact, they are far more educated about all of this than I am. I'm certainly not an expert on a lot of this stuff, so I'm sort of the grounding person amongst our staff who are very spiritual people and who have lived their entire life researching these sort of modalities, and they've gone all around the world educating themselves on best practice. So we align ourselves with experts, because for us the guest experience is number one, but also the safety of the guests, because as I said, you're very, very vulnerable when you come into some of these sessions. So you're putting yourself out there. So your comfort, your safety is very important to us.
I just wonder, is there any special story or testimony from the visitors after they did the treatment? They get some amazing experience with their self. Is there any fun story or amazing story?
We've had stories from people who've been trying to have children for 10 to 15 years and spent money on doctors and everything, and they gave up, and then they've had a sound healing and meditated together and manifested it and fell pregnant that same day. They track it back, through insemination. So that, and then a lot of the ancestor connection and things, people, meeting spouses or mothers or fathers that they perhaps had some unfinished business with and felt very upset that their time had passed before they reconnected. they're reconnected in the afterlife and were able to make peace, things like this. They're actually really common, and it's something that, or if you had told me these things before I arrived in Bali 4 years ago, I wouldn't have believed you. But after seeing it repeatedly over and over again, I have no choice but to see what's directly in front of me and the results. It's really magic.
Nama aku Adi, aku adalah fasilitator meditasi suara atau mereka bilangnya sound healing.
Oke, kan sebenarnya tadi sesi yang aku ikutin itu dan Pyramid of Chi ini kan terkenalnya adalah a place untuk healing, ya kan? Tapi kalau Kak Adi sendiri pribadi merasa bisa atau pantas disebut healer atau enggak?
Enggak sih, aku nggak percaya kalau orang itu bisa menyembuhkan orang lain gitu. Kita sebagai fasilitator cuma bisa memfasilitasi aja. Dan juga tujuan utamanya itu sebenarnya bukan untuk healing secara sempurna, karena kalau kita mau sembuh itu kan perlu support atau bantuan dari banyak orang ya, gitu, dari banyak komponen, aspek dalam kehidupan gitu. Tapi sesi ini tuh bisa jadi salah satu kayak komponen dalam penyembuhan itu, maksudnya dalam hal complementary gitu atau pendukung aja, bukan hal utama yang bisa menyembuhkan kita gitu. Karena yang udah aku katakan di introduction tadi itu, aku pakai mindfulness kan. Nah, jadi mindfulness itu bisa membantu proses penyembuhan kita.
Sesi tadi tuh berarti selama berapa menit ya?
Itu termasuk introduction 1 jam 30 menit.
Oke, sebenarnya aku juga sempat ngobrol sama Greg juga kemarin. Karena kan sebenarnya tadi kayak ada mukul gong, terus memberikan sugesti mungkin atau words of affirmation ke visitor-visitornya itu. Itu tuh sebenarnya ada pelajaran dulu nggak sih, Kak?
Ada sih, dulu aku di training sekitar 6 bulan. Jadi ada mentor, aku dulu ada 2 mentor. Jadi apa yang dipelajari itu yang pertama itu cara memainkan instrumennya. Yang kedua gimana kita memfasilitasi orang gitu, kayak gimana kalau kita cara mendengarkan gitu, cara kasih support gitu. Jadi kita sebagai pendamping modelnya di sini gitu. Dan juga gimana kita kasih introduction gitu.
Sebenarnya ini jadi agak mirip-mirip sama meditasi gitu.
Ya, emang.
Dan ini kan pakai beberapa instrumen gitu. Aku memang merasakan perbedaannya antara aku meditasi biasa kayak tanpa music instrument sama pakai. Dari Kak Adi sendiri sebagai facilitator, perasa perbedaannya itu manfaatnya apa?
Kalau nafas itu kan agak subtle ya, kayak kurang kita bisa ngerasain. Tapi kalau suara itu apalagi gong itu kan jelas banget gitu kan. Jadi ketika pikiran melayang itu gampang banget aku alihkan ke suara sekitar, terutama ketika di sesi tadi.
Itu mantra dari mana dan artinya apa sih, Kak?
Untuk yang pertama itu Green Buddha Mantra. Itu mantra kayak kayak bukan menyembah ya, lebih ke mendeskripsikan siapa itu Green Buddha Mantra. Itu medicine Buddha orang-orang bilangnya. Yang terakhir itu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Itu artinya semoga semua makhluk dimanapun berada bahagia dan terbebas dari suffering atau kesengsaraan, dan semoga pikiran, perkataan, dan perbuatanku berkontribusi pada kebahagiaan dan kebebasan semua makhluk dari kesengsaraan gitu.
Sebenarnya kan ini juga sesi yang gak instan. Lagi-lagi kalau mau healing itu balik ke diri sendiri lagi. Tapi sebenarnya ada gak sih dari Kak Adi sendiri suggestion kayak kita ngelakuin ini berapa kali?
Tergantung orang sih, tergantung kebutuhan juga. dan juga ya tergantung kondisi juga. Tapi untuk praktis mindfulness atau melakukan mindfulness aku suggest setiap hari, karena itu kayak gym kan, kalau kayak gym otak gitu. Kalau kita training atau latih otak kita untuk berada di sini sekarang setiap hari, itu bakalan kalau kita ada stres atau apa, lebih gampang kita untuk grounding gitu.
Kan ini Kak Adi di sini sebagai facilitator, di sini ada Hermit of Chi yang menyediakan sound healing itu. Berarti secara langsung atau tidak langsung, Kak Adi bisa menjadi seseorang yang berada dalam proses healnya seseorang. Jadi kayak ya apa yang dirasain Kak Adi kayak, karena kan sebenarnya ini bagian dari membantu orang kan untuk find their happiness atau peace of mind. Apa sih kayak Kak Adi happy nggak?
Lebih ngerasa content sama fulfill sih, karena ada bisa bantu orang kan. Dan juga secara nggak langsung aku sebenarnya meditasi tadi. Maksudnya walaupun aku main musik itu sebenarnya aku meditasi juga. As in memfokuskan pikiranku ke suaranya, ke gerakan tubuh untuk memukul itu. Gitu. Jadi bantu orang, bantu diriku sendiri juga.
With all of that story, maybe it's a little bit personal. What do you do? What this place does to help people find their dream or find their peace of mind, and you help them to heal? Are you happy with that? What do you feel? What do you feel about that?
Well, I feel fulfilled. It's all about love at the end of the day. We're just opening people up and making them realize how amazing they are and how amazing life is in general. That can only be a good thing.
Mungkin coba hal baru, walaupun ngerasa takut melakukan itu, tapi coba aja. Dan kalau mau healing, itu prosesnya panjang. Nggak sebulan, nggak setahun, nggak 2 tahun, itu bisa seumur hidup. Jadi nggak apa, maksudnya be patient with yourself in your healing journey.